romaine. My hair getting long, I don't use Rogaine. Getting to the lettuce, what's that, romaine? About to blow, what's that, propane? I did it on my own, what's that, no favors? You don't know me, what's that, we strangers.
Chirp family, what's going on? It's your boy, HeIsMellowD, Mellow, Jalo, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of Ima Shut Up podcast. This is episode 4. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. You see, I got some actual clothes on today. Well, again, if you're watching the video, you see I have actual clothes on. Not just some hoodie and some active pants, even though this is just a hoodie and jeans. But I got clothes on today because my wife and, well, it's really my wife's appointment, but it's our appointment because it's an appointment for the baby. So, yeah, I had to throw on some clothes today. Look somewhat presentable, you know. Pulled the hair back. Y'all could, again, or I'm talking to the camera. You can't really see me. But you see my hair growing back fat. I told y'all, like, what was it, a pod or two ago? I think it was this episode 2. I don't know. But I told y'all that my hair grows back fast as shit. And you can already see, like, the beard is starting to get dark again. I'm getting hair up on my cheeks. My hairline is not crisp. And this is all within maybe like 4 to 5 days. No, what? You know what? Nah, you know what? This is a week. This is a week old cut because I think I got my cut on Tuesday. Yeah, it's 6 or 7 days. I can't really remember, but I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving or family day. We're gonna slow roll the change of Thanksgiving to family day because I know how a lot of you niggas are or whatever. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good one. And you got to see your family, or if you didn't want to see your family and you like traveled or something, or you went to a restaurant, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know things are different for Thanksgiving a lot. Like, a lot of people don't really like doing the traditional stuff anymore. And yeah, it's just things are changing. Seen this one girl talking about how, like, she wanted like a Mexican Thanksgiving. Bro, what the fuck? You want a Mexican? You want tacos on Thanksgiving? You want empanadas and shit on Thanksgiving, bro? That's crazy. I don't know though. It might be good because, like, I love a good taco too. I'm pretty sure a lot of people love a good taco, but it's like, you eat Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving. That's like one of the only times you eat that shit. Because when else is you about to like fry or cook a big ass turkey? You're not about to do that any other time than Thanksgiving. So just like, leave it be. We can have the traditional Thanksgiving meal once a year, you know? We can do that. But I just want to let y'all know, if you still have leftovers, this is Tuesday. I'm shooting this on Tuesday. It'll be out tomorrow. If you still have leftovers on Tuesday, November 28th, I am here to tell you that your food is fucking trash. Your food was trash. And you can't cook, and maybe you need to pass off the reins to somebody else. You can't cook. Tell your mama, tell your grandma, tell your auntie, your dad, if he the one who cooked it. Whoever cooked, and if there's still leftovers left over, you can't cook. You know why? Because if you could cook and you had the risk for real, all them there wouldn't be any leftovers. You probably would have had leftovers until maybe Saturday. That's it. Yesterday was the 27th was the last day that you should have been eating any leftovers. And the only thing that was there, it should have been some fucking, like, a turkey sandwich or something. That should have been your last leftover meal on Monday the 27th, a turkey sandwich at like 12:30 or 1 o'clock, whatever. Like, it was like a lunch thing. You definitely didn't eat that shit for dinner. And if you got mac and cheese left, if you had more than a corner of mac and cheese left from Thanksgiving, you can't make mac and cheese. You can't cook. Mac and cheese is like the staple of Thanksgiving, of Family Day. You got the mac and cheese and the yams, that godly creation, that godly combination. That is like the staple. That's the glue that holds the Thanksgiving dinner together. But I'm telling you, if you got mac and cheese left, you can't cook. Wrap that shit up. Niggas did not like that shit, and they ate it to be nice. Oh yeah, this was good. Probably ain't see a bunch of people taking leftover plates. Nothing. There wasn't no leftover pans in your crib. Nothing. Niggas ate what you gave them and left. A lot of that shit was probably on the plate, turned over, upside down in the trash can because that shit, it was nasty. It was nasty, and you can't cook. Give the reins to somebody else. You can't do it. And that's okay. Not everybody is a great cook. Like, I know myself. I'm like a level 2, maybe level 3 cook. What does that mean? I can fry up some chicken really good. I can make you a good ass steak. I can make you an amazing burger, not just like, the frozen burgers and shit, like from ham, scratch burger, my seasonings and everything. Yeah, I can make certain pastas and stuff like that. But I know I'm not like the greatest, the level 4, level 5 cook. Like, don't ask me to fucking bake no full chicken, because yeah, something might happen. But something bad might happen. I'm not making a baked mac and cheese. Not my twist. Velveeta's and cheddar, or Velveeta shells and cheddar. I got that. I whip that up very nicely, even though it's boxed, but it'll taste better than the box. Also, too, I can make good desserts. Like, I make a fucking, like, my sweet potato pie that I make is way better than fucking patty pies. I tell you that much. I can fuck up a sweet potato pie, but that's where my expertise kind of ends, and I know that. So I'm not about to throw my hand up and be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll cook Thanksgiving dinner for everybody. And like, I'm not volunteering to cook for all these people when I know I can't cook like that. That's the fucking advice that I'm giving to y'all. If you know that you can't cook like that, or you're not at a level 5 cook where you are trusted with holiday dinners, sit your ass down and let somebody else cook it. Listen, I know we older now, so it's like it's around that time to where we're probably the ones who are doing the Thanksgiving dinners and stuff. But nah, if you know that you can't, don't even try. Don't, like, Thanksgiving and Family Day is not the time for you to be trying new recipes, motherfucker. Like, leave that shit to what it is and make it good. If you can't make it good, get out the fucking kitchen. Simple as that. Yeah, so no more leftovers left. All right, I hope you have not a one leftover left. All that shit should be in the trash. Like, I seen a post talking about, like, y'all so fake bougie, da 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 da, about eating leftovers, like, after the Thanksgiving or whatever. And it's like, I felt him because he was like, listen, when we had Thanksgiving, we ate that shit into the first. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I understand, like, not everybody has it like that. But that got me to thinking, bro, how did y'all have that much fucking food left over for real? The food couldn't have been that good. Because one thing I'm going to say, if the food is bussing, if that shit is delicious to die for, like, it's amazing, niggas is going to be greedy. It don't matter if they full. They still going to stuff their mouths even more, pause. They're going to eat more even if they're full, if the food is really like that. So that's my point to that. Listen, it's not about being bougie. It's about if the food was good, it wouldn't be there. It's as simple as that, bro. Like, the food would not be there if it was really good, or if it was really good like that, you know? Niggas would have been taking that shit quick out of the house. Yeah, unless only stipulation, or only, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess stipulation is the right word, but the only stipulation to where that is, it's acceptable for you to have some left, I guess, like a little bit left on fucking Wednesday the 29th is if you made a big Thanksgiving dinner, like I'm talking huge Thanksgiving dinner for about 4 people. That's it. That's the only way that I'm letting you slide on having leftovers left. That's it. You made a huge Thanksgiving dinner that could have fed like 10 to 50, like 10 to 12 people, but you only made it for like 4 people. That's the only reason why you should have left given excuse me. That's the only reason why you should have leftovers left. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go further. It's like, and those 4 people were in your household, so they can't take the food somewhere else. So it's like I can't. How am I gonna make a to-go plate and I live here? You know, like I can't do that. That's the only way that it should be acceptable for you to have leftovers left. That's it. That is, I promise you, that's it. Now listen, I know I said in the first episode I wasn't going to talk about that much like pop culture-y stuff unless it was like big enough, or I'm adding another guideline to it, unless I just feel like talking about it. And I feel like talking about this because, listen, bro, we all know a King Harris. I think Harris is his last name. But everybody knows a king. You know that guy that his parents will do anything for them, have provided for them to have a great life, set them up so they can achieve and reach the stars. And these niggas willingly choose to like the struggle and to be in the hood, like, or to just to be around that. We all know that person. Like, we all know somebody like that. Like, your dad is T.I., bro. I was watching the I know we all done probably seen the scuffle or whatever they had where it was King and T.I., and then T.I. winded up yoking him up or whatever. Bro, T.I. said to this man, you ain't never have to wake up with roaches in your cereal or like roaches on your ear and like on you and stuff. This nigga King said, oh, but I know people who do that, who have to go through that. Nigga, like, what the fuck? First of all, why are you celebrating that? Like, they want you to brag about that. Niggas that are waking up with roaches on them or roaches in their cereal, they not happy about that shit. They're trying to get out of it while you just come into the hood on a fucking joyride like you going to an amusement park or something. Like, nigga, you are T.I.'s son. They will kill you. You coming around like you going to the trenches and all this shit with all this jewelry on and all this money you got because you're T.I.'s son, so niggas know that you are a fucking lick. Like, you just better be lucky that you probably do know some of them, like you said, and they're protecting you, because, bro, I'm sure it's some niggas that's looking at you like a whole lick. You gotta be. Like, it don't make any sense. I don't understand why there's niggas like that. Like, I knew a motherfucker from high school when I'm not going to say his name or whatever. Keep his anonymity. Keep him anonymous. I think I definitely said that word wrong, but I'm going to keep him anonymous. I knew bro from high school when I first wound up coming to Highland, right? Now, if you didn't know any better, you would think this nigga was the most trenchiest baby in the world. Like, the hardest nigga. Oh man, he had it so bad. Like, he came up like he was such a thug, a gangster. Like, what, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the fake hood hard niggas. Bro, at the time, I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was me and my dad. My dad had just got divorced from his first wife, and my mom, like, I could have went to live with my mom, but I rocked with my dad. So it was me and my dad. We was in a 1-bedroom apartment. We both had like queen size beds or something. It was a pretty big bedroom. I'm going on a tangent, but that really was like a fucking bachelor pad for us, yo. Because my dad was, he was fresh off a divorce. So that man was fucking just, he was just hoeing around. He was just hoeing around. And I was a senior in high school. So I was hoeing around. Like, that was a bachelor pad for both of us. And like we would like take turns type shit. Like, all right, you know, my dad, he was an adult, so he could drive to the woman's house and do his shit there, and then I would have a house that night. And then next time we switch, all right, son, find you a little John's house to go to. I'm like, all right, Pop, I got you. I went to like, yeah, that was a dope time, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. We was both hoeing like crazy. But yeah, like I was saying, back to my story. Me and my dad, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and we wasn't like struggling, but it wasn't how good it was before when we like lived in a townhouse or whatever. Like when, you know, it was a husband and wife. Like my dad basically had to get back on his feet or whatever, right? And then you had a teenage son, so it was a lot, okay. But I say out to say because, bro, we went to go drop this nigga off one night. Bro, this nigga had like a mini fucking mansion. Like house big as fuck. I'm talking 2-car garage, 2 cars in the driveway. Like clearly this is a 2-parent household and you come from good fucking stock. You come from good people. Why are you trying to act like you such this hardened individual? Or you such this like thug type individual? Or like, you know, that is some of the shit I've never understood. And I'm looking at that like as we living in our 1-bedroom apartment. I'm like, why is this the persona that you choose? Like, bro, I'm telling you, I know for a fact that your parents set you up to be great. And I know his parents was great because, like I said, they got this big ass house, 2-car garage, 2 cars in the driveway. So clearly it's a 2-parent household. Clearly they're doing something right, and they like set you up for greatness, and you just willingly chose failure. And I say failure because I don't keep up with this nigga, but I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, this nigga was in jail. Like, and that's literally the path fucking King is going down. Like, bro, that's why I said we all know a nigga like that. I don't understand what is the fascination of being from the trenches or being from the hood. Niggas want to make it out of there, and you are willingly going there like it's a fucking like it's an amusement park. It's a joyride. You know better than the white people that go on adventures into the hood, or like, you know, they go to trenchy places because they seen it on TikTok and was like, oh, I think the food is good here, so I'm just gonna go. Like, nigga, you ain't no better than them. It's like you're glorifying shit, almost like you fetishizing being from the hood. That's crazy. Them niggas are not having a good time there. They want to make it out of there. And you just making my way downtown to the fucking hood where you can get shot, robbed, stabbed, whatever. Get it together, bro. Just get this shit together. It don't make any sense. Also, too, right? Tell me what's up with the ceiling challenge, bro. Now, listen. I'm a straight man. I personally love the ceiling challenge right now. But I really just want to talk about it because women took the ceiling challenge so fucking fast. Bro, when the shit first came out, it was nothing but like wholesome washing dishes videos and kids playing around and kids, you know, being wholesome, having fun. Bro, within like 12 hours, it went from all that to nothing but just ass being thrown. And, and I love it. Like I said, I love it. Shit, me and Angela be watching them together sometimes. But it's so crazy. Like, y'all took that shit so fast. Just like y'all took Halloween. Like, Halloween is not for the kids anymore. And fuck it. Okay. Let it be for the women. I'm here for it, but I just had to speak on it because it was like, bro, I remember when I like obviously the sailing challenge is like it's current. This happened maybe a week or two ago. Remember the first one I seen? Literally, the first sailing challenge I seen, it was this I want to say like an Asian girl or whatever, and she taped her phone up to the top of the ceiling, and then like she was just in the kitchen washing dishes, like dancing, having fun, right? Like no ass being shook or nothing. No ass being shook or nothing. It was just her washing dishes in the kitchen, having fun, right? The next one I seen a group of kids. They were just like looking up at the camera and shit, like point, like just having fun, wholesome kid shit. Then I didn't see it, scroll. Couple hours go by. The very next one I seen, ass. Super fat, rotund, juicy ass. Just up in the fucking sailing challenge. And I'm just like, oh, I like this, but this was not what this was intended for. This was not is what this is intended for. But hey, keep it up. Post more shit. Like I said, me and Angela be watching them together sometimes. We love them. We like them. Post more. But something had to be said on how fast y'all just pulled a jack move to the children and the wholesomeness of the sailing challenge. Y'all turned that into look at my ass like that. And like I said, I love it and I'm here for it. You feel me? Also, too, I guess I should say trigger warning for this, but it really shouldn't be a trigger warning. It's really just I have a legitimate question and I don't want people to take offense to it because this is something I would like to know. Okay? So, for those people who go by like for non-binary people, you go by they them, right? Or your name or whatever. What happens when you become a parent? Because non-binary people still, I'm pretty sure non-binary people still want to have children, right? Some, like, not all of you guys do, but like there's probably a good amount of you that still want to have children and have offspring and reproduce. But my question is, what happens when you become a parent? Like, what do they call you? Because non-binary, you basically saying that you're a genderless person, right? Like, that's what non-binary means. But mom is 1000% a feminine name or something to call you. And dad is 1000% a masculine name. So like what are your children supposed to call you as a non-binary person? Like, do they just call you by your first name? Or like, do y'all have another term for it other than mom and dad? Because like, you cannot tell me that mom and dad isn't masculine and feminine. So, and like, what about for like a non-binary grandparent? Like, are you grand they, grand them? Like, it sounds a little funny, but I'm being serious. Like, this is a legitimate question. Like, what do your kids call you? If you are non-binary, could you please answer that question for me? Because, like, again, it's not malicious, or I'm not trying to be malicious or anything like that. I'm genuinely trying to learn because I know us growing up as kids, me specifically, and probably a lot of y'all can relate to this. You damn sure was not calling your parents by their first name. If you called your parents by your first name, 9 times out of 10 you was getting smacked in the mouth. So it was mom, dad. My mom and my dad's name is Fatima and Harold. Still to this day, I'm 29. I won't call them Fatima or Harold because it's like it's seen as a sign of disrespect for our generation. So, like, again, if you are non-binary, please answer this question for me because I would genuinely like to learn. Okay? That's it. That's my question for that one. I gotta get into this too, cause I see it all the time, especially driving Uber and being out in the city and just being around, watching people on the street walking around and shit. Bro, do men not understand the sidewalk rule anymore? Bro, that is one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm out driving and I see I see couples and shit, bro. Put your woman on the inside. You are supposed to be closest to the street. Why? Just in case if a car, dumbass car, especially in Philly, shit, it could be a SEPTA bus, fucking decides to jump the curb. They're taking you out and not your girl. When you explain it, it does sound a little crazy, but it's just chivalry. Listen, you as a man, you walk on the outside. You walk closer to the street. Keep your woman safe. I hate seeing that, bro. I really be wanting to get out my car and readjust y'all. Bro, get on the right side or scream at you from my window. Bro, get on the outside. Why is you holding your girl's hand and you on the inside? You telling me you don't care about your girl. And somebody gonna take her for that. Learn the sidewalk rule. Your girl goes on the inside. Even when y'all switch streets, because I'm not perfect. That happens with Angela and I. We'll start and I'm on the outside, but then we cross the street or go we switch directions, and then she's now on the outside. And now I gotta readjust because no, I'm the man. I walk on the outside of the street. It's as simple as that. Okay? Last time I want to tell you niggas, keep your woman on the inside of the sidewalk. You are the closest to the street. Damn. I should just start man school or something, because it's bro, these be, I want to say common sense rules, but common sense ain't common. The older I get, the more I learn that. You niggas are, a lot of you niggas out here, a lot of you men, I'm gonna stop saying niggas too, because my parents don't like me. My mom in particular doesn't really like me saying nigga that much, but probably won't stop saying it, but I'll cut down. A lot of you people out here are oblivious. Men in particular, bro. A lot of this shit, like I said, it'd be common sense, but common sense ain't common. And a lot of you men just be doing what the fuck? And I'm not just coming at y'all, because a lot of the women be doing just what the fuck shit too, but I'm a guy, so I'm gonna talk to the guys. I'm trying to I'm doing my best to stay out of women's business, because that's what they tell you now when you comment on women's business or some stuff that really just kind of pertains to women. Stay out of women's business. And okay, I will, for as long as I can, I guess. But listen, maybe I'm in women's business because I use women deodorant. Listen, real niggas use women deodorant. Don't nobody want to walk around smelling like fucking Alpine Breeze. What the fuck is Alpine Breeze or fucking Mountain Rush Tar? Bro, men's fragrances and men's scents for soaps and deodorants and fucking body washes and shit, those shits are terrible. They're terrible. I'd much rather smell Powder Fresh. And I'm not about to argue with you or to debate with you neither about it. Give me the Suave Powder or the Suave Fresh. I think it's called Suave Powder Fresh. That deodorant right there, that deodorant goes triple platinum in any black community for men and women. That's probably the best deodorant there is that Suave Fresh or Powder Fresh. That shit right there it's the best deodorant. And bro, men's Degree, that shit burns my underarms. It legitimately burns my fucking underarms. Old Spice too. They got great commercials, but bro, that shit legitimately burns your underarms. So why the fuck you want? First of all, you want me to smell like fucking Alpine Musk, and you burning my underarms, and the shit don't even last that long, bro. Men's deodorant, you wear that shit for like 2 hours and start to sweat or whatever. You're stinking. You fucking musty. You musty fast as shit with a men's deodorant. A woman's deodorant will have you smelling powder fresh all fucking day. It don't make any sense how women's deodorant, and like that makes no sense to me, because I don't think this is like a proven statistic, but like we can all visually see that men smell worse than women. Like, what the fuck? So why the fuck would you give the longer lasting or the shorter lasting deodorant to the men? We need the longer lasting shit. Niggas start to stink quickly. Women can mask that shit or get away from it. But yeah, nah, real niggas use women deodorant. It's just as simple as that. I started doing that shit around like 9 years old. Started stealing my mom's deodorant. And she started getting mad at me because it was like, I was always wondering, like, yo, how does she know that I'm using her deodorant? Right? And then I got older and I would do the same thing with Angela. I would use her deodorant and then I'd be like, how the fuck does she know I'm using my deodorant? We leave hairs on the deodorant, guys. We leave hairs on it. That's how they be knowing. Because we have hair under our arms. So we just put it on, and then you just close it and like put it back. That's how they know, bro. We leave hair on the deodorant. Angela be getting. That's why. Well, obviously we buy our separate deodorants, but it's like I use a lot of deodorant, so instead of, I guess, opening a new one right then and there, I'll just use Angela's because it's right there, and I know I got the new one. I'll just open a new one tomorrow or something, But yeah, she'll catch me quick. That's one thing I stay stocked up on is deodorant. I'm never going to run out of deodorant. You know why? Because I know niggas get musty. Niggas get musty. Keep that Suave Powder Fresh deodorant on deck. That shit will have you smelling good the whole day. Real shit. It really will. All right. And my last little topic I have today, other than we got the top of the week and the bottom of the week we're coming up to, and we got a fan question today. We only got one today. Shout out to you. But yeah. I just want to know, is marriage still a goal for y'all? Like, is building a family, finding your forever home, finding your forever person, are those still goals for you guys out there and women out there and non-binaries out there? Because like, it's still mine. I'm getting there. We're starting to build a family. My wife's pregnant. Angela's pregnant. I have a wife. We don't have the forever home yet, but because I'm an entrepreneur, like, that's going to take a little bit longer for me, but that's okay. It's still going to come. Like, I know I'm going to get there. It's quicker than eventually. Yeah. But it's like, I just want to know if that a goal for y'all anymore, because it's like, it don't really seem like it is. And it's like, y'all make marriage to be such a huge commitment, but having a baby, whatever, we'll do it. We'll break up. We'll be single parents. That's fine. I want better for us, yo. I want better for y'all, I should say, because listen, I don't know about y'all, but I know it took a toll on me personally that I knew that my mom and my dad wasn't married, and that like me and my brother essentially were bastard children, you know, like especially coming up in the church. That was like a big thing for me. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact whenever I do finally start to build a family, I do not want to have any kids out of wedlock or have bastards. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, and I feel like I did it the right way. Not to toot my own horn, but toot fucking toot. Like, yeah, me and Angela been married for 2 years. It'll be 3 in August. I'm saying 3 in August, like August isn't months away, but like, yeah, we've been married for 2 years, got a baby on the way. Like, this is how I wanted my life to play out. And I'm so glad that I stuck to it and it worked for me, because it doesn't really work for everybody, and I get that, but it's just like, I don't know, you don't see people valuing marriage like they used to. And I get it, maybe like marriage is more like a social construct or whatever, and it's just marriage, like, you know, the new thing that people are saying now is like marriage is a business, and if the person is if your partner isn't beneficial towards you, then you should just hit the road and find another partner. Like, listen, I get all that. I get all of it. But marriage is also it's about finding your person. You know, it's about finding that person that you can see growing old with. Obviously, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. There's going to be peaks and valleys and plateaus and like shit. Sometimes it's going to be like this and it's just going boring because there ain't no up or no down. But it's just like, that's, I don't know. That's not the goal for y'all no more. I see shit going around. Like, and I'm not just coming at women, because yeah, like men be doing this shit too. Like, it's a post going around right now with Lori Harvey on there. And it's like, if the man ain't acting right, just replace the man. Like, I kind of agree in a sense, but it's like, if you how do you ever get locked in with a person? If as soon as somebody ain't quote unquote acting right, you ready to dip off to the next person? How about, you know, you voice your opinions and you voice your feelings and let them know, hey, you're not acting right. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure y'all do that. And listen, I don't fault you for choosing yourself in situations like that. Because if a motherfucker's not getting it together and acting right, who are you to just like stay and deal with the bullshit? I get all of that. I get all of that. But I don't know. It's like, I'm gonna sound like an old ass nigga right now, but fuck it. It's like social media has conditioned us to think that we all have limitless options. And we don't. Like, y'all gotta realize that we don't have limitless options, bro. Most of us are making, well, like, we're making under $100,000 or $150,000, whatever. Like, most of us are not making great money. You look around, a lot of us aren't in the best shape. I'm not going to call us out of shape, but we're not in the best shape. We're not in the peak physicality shape that we should be in. That's man and woman. We struggling. Like, we're all struggling. We don't have, like, you don't have the options to find like that crazy, oh, this dude's up 200,000 plus, he treats me amazing and da 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 da. Like, I know, like I said, we all have I'm pretty sure we all have similar like For You pages and timelines. I know y'all have seen the videos where they do like the statistic things, like they'll go up to women or they go up to men and they be like, listen, what's your dream your dream woman or your dream guy, and they'll start running things off. Oh, he got to be 6 foot, and he got to be over 6 foot and make $250,000, and he's got to be great with. You got to want kids, but not already have kids, and like, bro. And then they show them the percentage of what that person wants, like what you want, and that should be like, bro, that's 0.072% of the men in the world. And, and then people be feeling dumbfounded. It's like, bro, I don't know. Just I just went on a tangent and a rant a little bit, but just all I'm saying is work some stuff out. You know, build a family. Stop just. I do kind of sound old with that build a family shit, but I'm 29, so it's like, yeah. And I gotta like the baby's coming and everything, so it's like family and all of that stuff is just on my mind, you know? And it's like, I want y'all basically to have what I have. Like, I want all my peers and you don't even gotta be my peer. Like, I look at it as like this. If I know this lifestyle can make me happy, it can make you happy too. Just let it. You know, that's it though. That's really those are all my topics that I wanted to talk about today. I do have a question from my boy HYT. I didn't put it on this phone right here, so that's why I don't have it right here, so I'm not reading it. So I'm gonna just try to remember what you said. I think it was a gist of like, you said, why don't women have juniors? And like, he was like, yeah, you've never met a woman junior. And that's a good ass question, because I don't think I've ever met a woman junior neither. Like, I think that's just a guy thing. Actually, you know what? I think it has something to do with like they're not technically juniors because they can get married and their last names change or something like that. I don't really know. But that's a funny ass question, because like, yeah, you never met like a Melissa Jr. Melissa Jr. sounds crazy as fuck. Melissa Jr. That's crazy. Or like a Barbara Jr. Angela Jr. It don't sound right. Women can't have juniors. I think it's just like they're either like the second or something. I could also look this up, but I don't really feel like it. I think it's funnier that we just spitballing and talking about women juniors. Like, my mom's name is Fatima. If she had a daughter, her junior would be Fatima Jr. That's fucking crazy sounding. Now, Harold Jr., that was going to be me. That's also crazy sounding, because why the fuck did my grandma name my dad Harold? That white ass name, yo. My dad got a white ass name, bro. My dad's name is Harold Benjamin. That's a white fucking name. Harold Benjamin. And you know, shout out to my dad. I love my pop. That's really my guy. But this nigga gonna have the audacity, right? He said, son, listen, son. If you have a son, right? All I ask is if you give your son the middle name to be my name. Have your son's middle name be Harold. And I'm like, Dad, you don't even like your fucking name. Why do you think my kid gonna like the name? Like, you don't like Harold. You want me to now bestow that upon my child? You crazy. I love you, but you crazy, Pop. You tripping. No. He's like, all right, well, how about Benjamin? How about he just want to, I just want to leave my legacy somehow. I'm like, listen, I get all that, but You got a white ass name. And yeah, we're gonna have a mixed child, but we not about to instantly age our child by giving him the name Harold or Benjamin. Them names is old as fuck. Sorry, father. I love you. But yeah. That might have to be a Nosky Naw. A Nosky Naw. But yeah. So it's Wednesday. Well, you're watching this and listening to this on Wednesday. So we got the tops and the bottoms of the week. Well, the top and the bottom of the week because it's just one person this time. And it's probably that's probably what I'll keep it out. Top and bottom of the week. But with first top of the week, shout out to Dawn Staley, the coach of the women's South Carolina Gamecocks basketball team. They blew the fuck. Like, they blew these niggas out. Mississippi Valley Devilettes. They blew them niggas out 101-19, dog. 101-19, they beat these niggas. That's crazy. That like, listen, if I was the other coach, I would have just forfeited the game. Like, when I was looking this shit up a little bit, I was seeing people getting mad at Dawn. It was like, oh, this is despicable to the game. You should have took your starters out. Da 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 da. Bro, she did take her starters out. The sixth woman, yeah, because it's a women's basketball team. So the sixth woman was the leading scorer that night. She had 17. Almost everybody on South Carolina. Almost every person on South Carolina had double-digit points. I think it was like 2 people that might have scored like 8. And the highest scorer for the Devilettes, they had 8. Like, bro, blame the other coach. Dawn did her job, bro. She took the starters out, and then the bench went crazy on them bitches. Like, the bench went crazy too. So who you gonna blame? Blame Mississippi Valley and the Devilettes for not forfeiting the game, because clearly y'all getting punched in the mouth over and 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 over again, and y'all not doing nothing about it. So Dawn Staley, you get the top of the week. Shout out to you, sis. Keep coaching them women. Keep coaching them young ladies to be great. Cause yeah, like, that was crazy. They blew them out so bad. Get them up out of here, bro. Yeah. And the bottom of the week. Oh my goodness. The bottom of the week goes to you, Josh Giddey. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, I liked your little slow play with the basketball. I thought you was kind of nice. You know, like, you ain't really have no tricky bag or like no bag or nothing like that. But you got buckets. You got buckets kind of when you needed to, right? Dog. What is up with you? For those of you who don't know, Josh Giddey has been accused of sexual relations with a 15-year-old girl, bro. You're in the NBA. You're in the NBA. The internet is calling this nigga, calling this dude, calling this motherfucker the new Karl Malone. And rightfully so, bro. Like, you haven't been charged for anything yet, so I guess this is all technically alleged. But, nigga, we all seen the videos. We all seen the girl with the snap. We all seen the picture of the Snapchat picture where it's like the girl's just saying, I just fucked Josh Giddey. First of all, bro, you are in the NBA. Why are you around sophomore high school girls? Like, high school sophomore girls. Like, what are you doing? That's fucking weird as hell. Why are you around them? You, like, I don't know how you. Now I gotta see how old you are. But you in the NBA, so you at least 21, I want to say. Why are you hanging around sophomores? Okay, Josh Giddey, you're 21, like I said. Why are you hanging around sophomores in high school? Because you're at 15, if your birthday was late, you're a freshman. If your birthday was in the summer, you're a sophomore. What are you doing, bro? And then also, you know what? I'm going to group the NBA in with y'all because, bro, y'all suspended Kyrie for a fucking link. For tweeting a link. Y'all suspended Kyrie for that shit. But Josh Giddey has clear allegations that he was sexually involved with a fucking 15-year-old girl. And that nigga is still balling right now. Make it make sense. So, yeah, the bottoms of the week, Josh Giddey and the NBA. The top of the week, Dawn Staley, you know? But, yeah, man, I'ma shut up, though. That was another episode of the Ima Shut Up podcast. The song of the day today is What's That by HeIsMellowD. Me, of course. I want you to make it a great day. Or not. The choice is yours, little bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the main event? Introducing first, weighing in at 340 pounds, standing at 6'4", hailing from Washington Township, New Jersey, Billy Bulldozer.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to bulldoze you.
And now, introducing the champion, hailing from Blackwood, New Jersey, standing at 6'2", weighing in at 210, Mellow Thunder.
About to bring the thunder. Yeah. You don't want it.
Billy Bulldozer. Mellow Thunder.
Yes.
Are we ready to rumble?
I am a beast, I cannot be tamed. Fuck on a freak, I don't know her name. Only smoke weed, I don't do cocaine. My hair getting long, I don't use Rogaine. Getting to the lettuce, what's that, romaine? A nigga about to blow, what's that, propane? I did it on my own, what's that, no favors? You don't know me, what's that, we strangers. Niggas talk shit, but can't back it up. One call to my brothers, they masking up. She fiending for penis, she acting up. I get it in twice and cancel her. You must not know about the drippy hippie lifestyle. Got a bitch that's in love with my genitals. And my niggas go hard like Seminoles. And I love my bitches bisexual. Hold on, wait. I wanna fuck on the very first date. Give me an hour, I'll smoke a whole eighth. I don't wanna see my neighbor's estate, so I stay on my shit like Shaman. Fly nigga can't find these garments. Young nigga ball hard like Barkley. 4 grams in the wood, I'll spark it. Hit you niggas, you funny like Martin. No job, no trap, so you Tommies. And your bitch put a hand in my Tommies. Got the missile when she turned into a groupie. I ain't famous, but my life is like a movie. Throw the money in the sky like confetti. All this ice around my neck like a Yeti. Niggas claiming that they tough, but they teddies. I am a beast, I cannot be tamed. Fuck on the freak, I don't know her name. Only smoke weed, I don't do cocaine. My hair getting long, I don't use Rogaine. Getting to the lettuce, what's that, romaine? A nigga about to blow, what's that, propane? I did it on my own, what's that, no favors? You don't know me, what's that, we strangers, nigga.